Once upon a time, in a colorful meadow, lived a little butterfly named Benny. Benny was no ordinary butterfly. He had bright blue wings that sparkled in the sunlight. Every morning, Benny would flutter around the meadow, visiting flowers and making friends with other insects. One day, as Benny was sipping nectar from a vibrant yellow daffodil, he heard a sad chirping sound. Curious, he followed the sound and found a tiny bird named Ruby, stuck in a thorny bush. With his delicate wings, Benny carefully untangled Ruby and helped her fly free. "Thank you, Benny. You're so kind," chirped Ruby, her eyes shining with gratitude. From that day on, Benny and Ruby became the best of friends. They spent their days exploring the meadow, sharing stories, and laughing together. But one evening, as the sun began to set, Ruby looked worried. "Benny, I'm scared of the dark," Ruby admitted, shivering. Benny thought for a moment and then smiled. "Don't worry, Ruby. I have an idea. How about we catch fireflies and make a little lantern to light up the night?" Excited, Benny and Ruby gathered fireflies, capturing their gentle glow in a glass jar. As the stars twinkled above, their firefly lantern flickered, casting a warm and soothing light. Ruby's fear of the dark began to fade away, and they shared stories under the moonlit sky. But as the nights went by, Benny noticed that Ruby was growing weaker. Her chirps became softer, and she couldn't fly as high as before. Worried, Benny sought advice from wise old Owl, who told him, "Ruby needs to migrate to a warmer land for the winter. It's a long journey, and she needs your help." Determined to help his friend, Benny fluttered around the meadow, telling all the insects about Ruby's journey. The insects gathered and formed a strong wind current that would carry Ruby safely to her winter home. On the day of the migration, Benny said tearful goodbyes to Ruby, who was nestled among the other birds. As they took off, Benny flew alongside her for a while, keeping her company and sharing stories of their adventures. As they reached the warmer land, Ruby turned to Benny with a weak smile. "Thank you, my dear friend, for being so brave and helping me. Our friendship will always be in my heart." With those words, Ruby joined her fellow birds, and Benny watched as they disappeared into the horizon. Though Benny missed his friend, he knew that their bond would remain strong no matter the distance. And so, Benny returned to the meadow, his bright blue wings glistening in the sunlight. He continued to explore, make new friends, and share the tale of his brave friend, Ruby, the bird who overcame her fear of the dark with the help of a caring butterfly named Benny. The end.